The 2024 Kia Forte, a compact car that I would personally consider in today's market because of its excellent starting price. But for 2024, there's pretty much very minimal changes. With the Kia Forte, this car initially came out in 2019, and the only changes for this latest model year is the GT line trim level gets some new standard safety features, and the GT line tech package is no longer available. I personally really like the way the sedan looks, but a redesign should be coming very soon, perhaps for 2025. Anyway, this vehicle is still powered by the 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, made it to a CVT transmission, and it's got 147 horsepower and 132 pounds-feet of torque. Gets amazing real-world fuel economy, about 30 in the city, 40 on the highway, and that goes up and down slightly depending on the trim level that you go with. But you also have the option of getting the Forte GT, which has a turbocharged 1.6-liter 4-cylinder with 201 horsepower and 195 pounds-feet of torque. And with this engine, you have two transmission options, a 6-speed manual or a 7-speed dual clutch. In my experience in the past testing out some of these Kia Hyundai products with the dual clutch, it's kind of a hit or miss. In some cars it's okay, but I've noticed on the lower end products, the dual clutch can be a bit jittery, not the smoothest thing in the world. But granted, this is 2024, so I hope Kia and Hyundai have improved the smoothness of this dual clutch automatic. Regardless, if I was going to pick the Forte GT, I would definitely get that 6-speed manual transmission. I think it's really cool that they're offering that. But fuel economy tanks quite a bit. You get 22 city, 31 on the highway. If you went with the dual clutch 7-speed, you would be getting 27 in the city and 35 on the highway with that 1.6-liter 4-cylinder turbo. You get some pretty good standard safety tech, but blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert, that's going to be optional on the LXS trim, which is one trim up from the base, and it's still something that you have to pay extra for to get the blind spot monitoring and the rear cross traffic alert. But both of those safety features are standard on the GT line and the GT turbo models. Anyway, let's go through pricing and the trim levels here. Starting price for a base LX Forte is going to be $20,915, and that includes destination. And the GT Turbo is going to start at $25,615. Again, that includes destination. Personally, if I were to get this car, I would go with the LXS trim level for $21,415. I would not get any other optional features or tech packages, nothing like that. And the reason why is because I want to keep the cost of this as low as possible, because any higher of a price and you could just get some of the competing products like a Corolla, for instance, but you're getting way more for your money with the Forte in this class. And I also like the fact that you get 16-inch alloy wheels. I really don't like the base steel wheels that these compact cars tend to come with. A turbo GT manual at $25,190. That is pretty juicy, pretty tempting, but I would probably still skip it because that's a good price. That's about what a Corolla SE sedan costs. And here with the Forte, you're getting a manual, you're getting a turbo engine with over 200 horsepower. That's great, but I would personally save the cash, go with the LXS, and keep it for 10 years because you get a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. That's exactly what I would take advantage of. I actually have some decent Kia dealerships near where I live, and that is paramount. You need to have good dealer support if you're going to buy one of these Hyundai, Kia, Genesis products. If you don't, you are going to be SOL. So definitely do your research in your local area. I wouldn't bother leasing this or playing any games. I would just finance this for 36 months, get it paid off as quickly as possible, negotiate some type of a discount like 5% off or even higher if possible. And yeah, that makes this Forte one of the best value propositions in today's compact car segment. The other things are, everyone's like, oh, it's going to blow up, it's going to catch on fire. Really, other cars, they catch on fire too, but nobody really cares. At this point in the game, I'm hoping that they have that under control, at least with these Fortes. It's been out for like 5 years now. But a bigger problem than just the fire is access to car insurance. I believe Progressive and State Farm, they have both stopped covering multiple Hyundai Kia products between the years of 2015 and 2021, but I would definitely call my insurance company before making a purchase on one of these vehicles just to get some quotes. Most of the vehicles that were being stolen were like 10-year-old cars that were base models. Not to mention, nowadays, thieves are able to steal literally any car very quickly. There's some type of flash drive that they can just put inside of the USB port of any car, and they can just start up the vehicle and drive off with it. And that affects pretty much every car maker. There was a 2022 Lexus RX 350 sitting on some guy's driveway, and the thing got stolen in like less than 2 minutes. So no car is safe from thieves now. There are some serious security flaws with all of these new cars, and yeah, that's something that the manufacturer has to take care of. As long as these cars are still covered under insurance, I'm just gonna file a claim and State Farm can put another new car on my driveway, because yeah, that's beyond my power or control. In this day and age, in this market, I'm just looking for the cheapest car possible. It's really between this Forte and a base model Nissan Versa with a 5-speed manual transmission. But I'm leaning towards this Forte because it has that 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, and it gets amazing real-world fuel economy. And I really like the way this car looks as well. It drives good. I appreciate it. So those are my thoughts. Again, Ferrari, Porsche, Toyota, Subaru, Mercedes, BMW, all of these cars have caught on fire. Nobody bats an eyelid. But when Hyundai or Kia or when Nissan screw something up, memes are generated, and the scoffing, the trolling, the scrutiny, it's crazy. It's almost hysterical. I'm not too bothered by it. I would still personally consider putting this car on my short list. And if you're an owner of this car, let us know how it's been treating you. Let us know how the dealership experience has been. If your insurance premiums have gone up because you own one of these Hyundai Kia products, I would really like to hear your experiences. So share it below. But thanks again for watching. Take care and goodbye.